Did you just finish watching the second season of The Owl House and want to talk about the third and final one? I particularly will discuss what the message could be, as the first two seasons had those, and I know some of you will tell me it won't be possible as season 3 was limited to 3 double-length episodes. Well, Dana Terrace told us how season 2 would go with a 4-letter word abbreviation, and while I'm no Batman, I can play detective and figure out some 3-letter words that would be suitable. Also, for those who aren't caught up with the series, a spoiler alert spell has been cast for your safety. Grab your talisman and hold on to it tight so you're prepared for anything. Hey, I'm Owen, the fiction fanboy, and here are the top 5 possible words for the Owl House Season 3 message. I know many of you are having some reaction to this first entry, but let me explain before anyone goes all willy-nilly. I dare not to say or display the word uncensored, yet when Ida was working on her blabber potion, on her list of ingredients next to eye quills was the curse word. It was actually shown twice in a TVY7FV rated kids show, and wasn't edited on Disney Plus either, which is funny considering Ida almost said it around the Coven Day parade. Disney, you sure you ain't competing with Ubisoft for most inconsistent censorship? Basically, is explicit for butt or donkey, though why would Ida need either of those? Anyway, seeing how Dana Terrace has been having a hard time of her show being cut short, she'd be saying it's a pain in the so she might pull a sugar honey iced tea card. Alright, I really don't think this one is likely, as the others have way better chances of happening. I. Just so you know, while I didn't have 2 body part words on purpose, I really mean it when this one can occur, simply because at the end of the premiere, the big eye-shaped window of the Owl House blinked, or winked, indicating how magical the shelter is. Need more reasons? Long story short, stuff happens to a lot of eyes belonging to various characters, and trust me, it comes around multiple times, so bear with me as I name them all. Ahem. Ida having 1 black eye in her beast transformation process, Hootie's eye patch after Amity beat him up for how annoying he's been, Gus casting a huge illusion in the school, Dell having been scarred on his face due to Ida in her beast form back then, and Lilith sharing Ida's curse caused them both to have 1 gray eye. Woo! Okay, maybe the catalog wasn't that long, although you shouldn't lose sight of everything going on, as there might be an eyewitness among us. Hex. With magic being what this show is all about, it would make a bunch of sense if the sorcery was involved in the complete series message. As you could guess, there is a short term for magic, and it's in the name of the school where the characters go to. Hexside. This does make me wonder what kind of hex it would be, as there are various spells casted by those who were born with their gifts, the several witches and few wizards, and even acknowledging the magic humans make via glyphs. We must also ponder how the word is another way of saying curse. Yep, you heard that right. The hex can refer to a good or bad thing, and anyone could be responsible for it, hero or villain. And if it really is a curse, can it be worse than the one Ida and Lilith have been dealing with, where elixir will be useless? Better raise our hopes the hex does way more help than harm. Who? Well, the series is called The Owl House, and the only 2 owls we've seen as of now are Hootie, who technically is the shelter, except when he leaves it, and Albert, the talisman Ida created for her staff. And what sound does an owl make? Who? Also, no, the owl beast forms of Ida and Lilith don't count, as they are totally different creatures. Actually, come to think of it, they still put emphasis on the owl part of Owl House. There is more, however, as the portal door along with the key to it have the basic colors of an owl. In addition, Back when Ida was a wild witch, her fighting moves are reminiscent of owls akin to Raven's abilities of a raven. One more indicator is during Season 1A, a talk show after each episode called Look Who's Talking, starring live-action owls took place. All in all, there are plenty of owls to justify the show's naming, let alone an owl-related message. But what's more feasible than that? Let's see. Gay. Heh, it's obvious as the representation is shown not just in the background for once in a Disney cartoon, though since the protagonist and her love interest are girls, I'd actually say... Les. Yes, as Amity's affection for Luce bloomed and the other way around happened not too late. Despite how amazing either term would be, I really think the most fitting word is... bi. Oh my, this surely was a tough countdown for me to make, and for my top spot selection, I must bring up the messages of the preceding seasons once more. They both are about Luce's journey back to Earth, as she lost her way by destroying the portal upon her first time facing the Emperor, and it seems there is a race to see who will finish their new portal, as the protagonist still longs in getting home, whereas the antagonist is quote-unquote protecting humanity from evil. Yet it is Bellows who is wicked, as he plans of ridding the magic from the world with a huge draining spell. While it is almost certain Luce will defeat the enemy, something that isn't set in stone is what she will do subsequently. Will she have to leave the folk who took care of her during her stay, or start a new life with her witch girlfriend in the demon realm? Either way, saying farewell is inevitable, and regardless of the choice she ends up making, it will be the hardest thing she shall ever do. Yeah, that was a forced joke. No need to pile it down on me. In all seriousness, at the end, human or witch, she will have to give a difficult goodbye. Hey, what's up? Normally, I'd put my usual outro and end screen here, but this countdown is unlike any other I have ever done. But here's the thing. I seriously believed this was difficult to concoct, as there's a chance there won't be a message for the Owl House Season 3, though I thought it'd be fun to challenge myself with coming up with possibilities in the probability we do get a message. So I had an idea. I made a list of YouTubers who admire the series in a community post and thought they, and you as well, could make your own guess on what three-letter word could be the message. More details in a pinned comment. In case my fake number ones were real entries, here's what my list would look like in a top 6. Well, I must have a moose, so thanks for watching, and good night-o!